on Casino Royale with cheese.
I had not to go into too much detail, but a medical procedure done, and I am on pain pills right now.
You had a vasectomy, Shane. It's okay.
Yeah. I try not to discuss my balls to the entire internet, but,
You love to talk about your balls. What are you talking about?
I like talking about everybody else's balls, Mike.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'll tell you, don't ever get a reversal.
Man, yeah, you were saying that sucks.
Yeah, full disclosure to the listeners out there, I've had a vasectomy and a reverse vasectomy.
Right.
And the reversal, my downtime was significantly longer.
Yep. If any of you guys want pictures, just let us know and we can shoot that email out to you. So,
of your testicles being cut on?
Mine or yours, really, either one.
So. Oh, mine are beautiful. They've built up quite nicely.
Looks like a brain.
And now, the conclusion.
Houston, we have a problem.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
A boy's best friend is his mother.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Silent Breed is people!
Yo, Adrian! I did it!
Let's put a smile on that face.
I gotta warn you, Clark. They don't play the same games here as they do at them regular casinos.
Royale, too.
Oh, Lil' Kim. She's fat. PH fat.
Welcome to Casino Royale with Cheese, live from our studios in Orange County, California. Now introducing your host, who loves nothing more than a warm slice of pube pizza, it's Shane Burns.
Oh, thank you, live studio audience. We appreciate you joining us today. This is Casino Royale with Cheese, the internet show where we discuss number one movies that were number one at the box office exactly 20 years ago. And this is episode 54.
54!
My name is Shane, once again, as mentioned by our awesome announcer. And today I am joined by the man that will be the rebound for Sarah Michelle Gellar. This is Mike.
Oh, I could be so lucky.
Isn't she lovely?
Isn't she lovely?
She's a pretty girl.
Yeah. She's a motherfucking vampire slayer.
I've never seen 20 seconds of that show.
Me neither, but I know she was in it.
Yeah. She's Buffy, dude.
Yeah.
She's in it. I saw the old movie that it's based on. I had Paul Rubens. Pee-wee
Herman?
Yeah.
What?
He was like the lead vampire. And
what?
He has the most dramatic death you've ever seen in a movie ever. It's great.
I gotta watch that.
It's pretty good, dude. How's it going?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same old.
Yeah, same old shit. Different day.
I'm getting around a little better these days.
54 weeks. That I didn't even think about a couple episodes ago that we were at a solid year.
We didn't mention it. We didn't fucking say nothing about it, dude.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Mike's longest thing he said he's ever had.
That I've ever been outside of Nicole?
Yeah.
In the Army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, in the Marines, obviously.
Oh, yeah. So I guess there's a few things I've been committed to.
Yeah, there's a couple.
The Marines wouldn't let me go.
Right. Legally, you are complying with.
Yeah.
So outside of your wife, you're choosing to stick with this. So.
She really won't let me go either.
I don't know why, but... So later, fucker.
That's a valid point.
Oh, man. So yeah, things are going all right with me. Healing up nicely.
Have you been working?
Yeah.
With the old tender nuts?
So right now, yeah, they were They started just calling me nuts at work. So,
Nice.
Yeah. There's that. One guy's like, walk pretty bow-legged there, fella.
Imagine if that racist fuck was still working there.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of names would he came up with for you?
I have no idea what he could come up with. But,
Wouldn't
but
have
I ain't
been
got to
fun.
mess with it. Yeah. That dude is special, man. I'll tell you what. He went through whenever he quit his job. He locked down another job. And then he came back to this job for a week so that they could negotiate salary and things of that nature. And they're not going to be flexible with him at all. It was hilarious to watch, but not that anybody cares about it.
No one cares.
Anywho, so we mentioned that we were going to talk about a movie, Mike.
We did.
We did. This is the first time, I think, since the new year that we've actually talked about a movie that came out 20 years ago to the day. Because I fucked the dates up. So.
A month into it?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
good job.
What are we talking about?
She's All That.
She's All That.
Starring Rachel Lee Cook.
Rachel Lee Cook.
And Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
And Paul Walker.
Paul Walker shows up. Yeah.
And Ursher.
Isn't it weird seeing Paul Walker play these little bit parts?
Well, he's a supporting actor in this.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's what I'm saying, though, is because, he was kind of a big deal up until he passed away.
Well, Fast and Furious.
Yeah, pretty much that was his moneymaker.
Yeah.
Right there, yeah.
7 of them. Well, he was in 6 of them.
Yeah. Nobody came back for... Well, Vin Diesel had a cameo, I guess, in the third one, the Tokyo Drift. But...
Oh, well, he wasn't in 7 is my point. Paul Walker wasn't in 7.
Yeah, it was.
Was that the one that they, he had some scene shot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the one. And then the 8's, the Fate of the Fury. I have no idea why I know so much about these movies. I've seen, I think, 3 of them.
You can't help
I
but
really
know.
don't care that much. But for some reason...
Too fast!
This is
Too furious!
Yeah, I have, this cognizant idea of its timeline for some reason, though. But anyway, no, to me it's weird because this is the third time that he's just kind of popped up in something.
This is the second time this year.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking Pleasantville the first, but yeah, this is just a couple weeks ago we were talking about.
We've only talked about 2 movies in
Varsity
1999,
Blues.
yeah, and he's in both of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Said, well, yeah, a lot. But
Wait, no, he wasn't in Civil Action. So he's been
he was not
2
in
out of
Civil
3.
Action, but a Civil Action came out technically in 1998.
So he went back to back.
Yeah.
Because we fucked up the things.
Right.
Look, you fucked up the things.
I fucked it up, yeah. That's what I do. I fuck shit up. So yeah, I just think it's weird seeing him show up and not having any idea beforehand that he was going to be in something. It's fucking tripping me out, man.
He doesn't trip me out about being in this nearly as much as Little Kim being in this.
Yeah, pretty strange, man. That's pretty funny.
What
though.
the fuck?
I have no idea. So I don't know anything about Lil' Kim at all. You could ask me to pick her out in a picture, and I couldn't do that.
You know who she is in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is weird though because my only association with Lil' Kim is in Meet the Parents. Whenever he's trying to get clothes from Danny or whatever, Danny comes in through the window and he's like, Lil' Kim, she's fat. All that shit. Remember that?
Barely.
Yeah. It was pretty funny. Mike, you look like you are cracking up over it. So.
I know Little Kim. I mean, I don't know her, but I know her music and shit.
Yeah. You used to listen to this stuff, though, a lot.
No, I never listened to her.
Really?
But I did have a relationship with a girl who used to listen to her, which should have been my first sign to not fuck with that girl.
Really? Why? What was wrong with the girl?
She thought she was Little Kim.
She's a classy broad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty funny. This movie, have you seen it before?
Of course.
Of course. I've not.
It doesn't surprise me.
No, this wasn't really my thing.
Your family didn't do Santa Claus, so
That's true.
not surprised.
No trick or treat, no Santa Claus.
Are you Jehovah's Witness?
We were not. We still celebrated the holiday, but we just didn't do any of
Leave the
stuff.
house.
Right, yeah. Prayed. No, I have been to church on Sunday mornings before, and let me tell you, that is agonizing right there. Ooh, that's rough.
Sunday mornings?
Yeah, the Sunday morning service. Oh man, every like 6-7 years that comes around, and you're just like, motherfucker, dude. You realize it back in like September, and you're like, man, this is gonna fuck up everything, you know?
Yeah, do it.
I gotta wait 3 hours to unwrap all my shit. Get out of here, man.
Oh, for Christmas?
Yeah, unwrapping presents. Wait until lunch, and then they're like, well, let's go home, we'll get some lunch, and then we'll do it. Motherfucker, will you stop?
I want my new bike.
Yeah, give me my Nintendo 64. What are you doing?
I already know it's there. I saw it in your closet.
Right. The bike-shaped one, yeah. Man, we're going off on some weird shit today. But I haven't seen this. I didn't, I wasn't too crazy about any of these teen comedy romps.
I watched them all.
Back in the day, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one recently, and it seemed like it had Breckin Meyer in it.
Who?
Breckin Meyer, the dude that's in Clueless. He's the little skater stoner dude that Brittany Murphy has got a thing for.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Never mind. He's been in stuff. He was in Rat Race once again. We're talking about that movie. He's the one that was with Amy Smart in that movie.
Don't remember.
No? Okay. Well, whatever. But no, I did watch one recently, and it wasn't too bad. Let me take a look. Might talk about something while I try to figure out what the fuck this movie was.
I love the Super 90s soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack's not bad.
It's only like 2 songs.
I can get down with that.
It's like basically Kiss Me over and over again.
Yeah, it really is. I am so tired of that song. That was in every one of these fucking movies back in the day.
It's
dude.
appropriate, man.
It is. The other one I was thinking of was you would see emerge every so often was like Love Fool. Love me, love me.
Oh, yeah, that's in that one a lot. That's in a lot of movies.
The one I associate that one with was Romeo and Juliet with Claire Danes.
Sure.
Yeah. That was actually a pretty good movie.
You know, out of like this genre of what we're talking about this week, She's All That.
Yeah.
The movie I remember the most, and I probably saw the most times, it was Can't Hardly Wait.
That's the one I think I might have been looking at. Oh, he was in the movie Go. Have you seen Go?
I think so.
Dude, it's pretty good. We should check it out.
You might want to get a new host that has a little bit better memory than I do.
True.
The only reason I can talk about these movies we talk about is because I watched them this week.
Right. That's fair enough. I think She's All That might be the one I'm talking about. And I might be confusing Breckin Meyer with Seth Green. Yep, that's what I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, is Breckin Meyer it was...
I guess he's some kind of DJ or some shit in that fucking movie. But I was thinking of nerdy little Seth Green. Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the redhead that's in this one?
I'll show you a picture.
That's the
of
Shermanator.
guy. No, I'm not talking about that, dude. I recognize the Shermanator, obviously. This is the dude I'm talking about, and I guarantee you've seen him before. He was in Road Trip. He's the one who made the sex tape with Amy Smart.
Show me the picture.
He looks like that.
Oh, yeah. I never would have thought of that face.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
Okay,
yeah,
fair
I think
enough.
he is, and Can't Hardly Wait.
Yeah, he is briefly, apparently. What's weird is, apparently, from my understanding, so you're not super familiar with him, I take it.
No.
They were going to originally, because I guess there's a lot of money that was put into Mallrats, which I haven't seen in forever, but it's pretty funny.
I remember liking it.
Yeah.
But I'm a Kevin Smith fanboy.
Right. Well, I guess they were wanting to get rid of Jay, the Jason Mewes.
You can't do that.
And they were going to replace him with Breckin Meyer.
No.
Because they were like, you keep fucking your lines up, you can't fucking act.
Well, he's
And,
high.
like, well, yeah, exactly. And then it was Kevin Smith had to go like have a talk with him like, they're about to fucking shit can your ass. You better pull it together, you know? And so they kept him in. But yeah,
Thank
they were
goodness.
fixing to replace him with that.
Jay and Silent Bob are doing something new.
I think I saw a new poster or like a production shot or something.
Something's coming.
Yeah. Apparently they're doing something that has to do with the Jay and Silent Bob reboot is what it's called.
Oh, yeah, Reboochie.
Yeah, but it's not an actual reboot.
It's Jay and Silent Bob Rebooches. I think that's what I saw too.
Rebooches.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Reboochies, something like that.
I'm just glad they're back because the last time I think I saw anything with them was Clerks 2. And I like that movie. So.
Was Clerks 2 after Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yes, sir.
Anyways.
Yeah. Jeez, what the fuck are we talking about? Man, you guys probably don't care about any of this shit. But, anywho, yeah. Do you like Freddie Prinze Jr., Mike?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, I don't dislike him.
I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Sure.
Probably takes care of his kids.
Been married to the same chick for a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm sure
he's the wife out.
I'm sure he's a nice, good dude, but I'm not particularly a fan of his.
One thing I have a problem with is I don't foresee in this movie I don't see how you can buy him as being like the fucking coolest guy in school.
Especially when Paul Walker's way hotter.
Right? And this guy has the personality of fucking nothing.
Cucumber.
Know? Yeah. Like,
he's got the cucumber.
How is he popular? He's not that cute. You know, he's a pretty skinny little dude.
The only time we see him play this sport he's supposedly great at, he misses.
Yeah. And it was pretty obvious that there was some soccer stand-in there doing shit for him, obviously. But yeah.
So, I don't know. Soccer's never really been the like king sport in any school.
I thought that too. That's pretty weird.
But it was on the up and coming around this time.
It was. It had a brief stint. Remember all those pro soccer teams that were coming through?
Well, they're still here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
You just never hear about them.
The MLS.
Oh, okay.
The only time you hear about the MLS, though, is like when a big European player signs a contract with one of the American teams. Oh, yeah. So, like David Beckham, you know who that is?
Of course.
He signed with the LA Galaxy for a stint there, and that was really big.
I don't know why you know so much about this, but
I pay attention to sports.
Yeah.
Sports.
I remember when in Kansas City they got their team, the Wizards, or they call them the Wiz at the start. And people are like, I don't think we can call them Wiz anymore. Yeah.
They're not called that anymore.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Huh.
Can't remember what they're called, but I do know what they're called. I have friends that live up there.
Yeah.
The Kansas City... Oh, shit. I don't know. Anyways.
Why are we doing this?
I know why.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I know why we're doing this, but I'm not going to tell anybody else why.
Okay. Fair enough. Anyway, so I did write a summary of the movie.
That's our... Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Saving grace. Let's go.
There we go.
This should be good.
It should be. We'll see. All right. She's All That, released January 29th, 1999, is a high school romantic quote-unquote comedy that follows the age-old trope of the ugly duckling, only with a coat of studio quick cash-colored paint. After being broken up with by his girlfriend for a reality show actor 6 weeks before prom, school star athlete / star pupil / girlfriend sodomist Zach Seiler makes a bet with his teammate Dean that he can pick up any girl in the school and Zach can turn her into prom queen material. Did the girlfriend sodomist thing?
Yeah, the sodomist thing was fucking with me there. Did we learn something I didn't know? I don't remember.
No, like he said something about like when they went to that party and she poured that crap all over Lainey. She's like,
jump up my ass.
Yeah, jump up my ass. She's like, I think I've already been up there.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Continue on your thing.
Whatever. So Dean picks literally the ugliest girl he can find in the form of Lainey Boggs, a local glasses and overalls wearing art enthusiast. Zach's first encounter doesn't go as planned as she scoops up her younger brother and leaves the premises immediately. Lainey's friend, Jesse Jackson, not the Reverend, soon convinces her, however, to indulge Jack, so she invites him to a performing arts lounge where we, the viewer, all get to sit and laugh at the freaks and midgets expressing themselves on stage. That's fucking mean. Later, Zach befriends Lainey's brother Simon, and in so doing convinces her to go to the beach, followed by an excursion to the local high school party. Zach's ex arrives, however, and after what drunks would call a moment of clarity, she gets jealous and pours a drink all over Lainey. Soon, however, Lainey's popularity soars as she is nominated for prom queen, which results in a battle for prom queen between her and Zach's ex, who is already... Who is also freshly dumped. Dean also begins showing affection toward Lainey, and he even coerces her to go to prom with him. She agrees since Zach is inexplicably ignoring her, though they make it there safely, so I'm assuming she drove. Paul Walker
Oh, Paul Walker joke.
Yeah.
Too soon.
I guess so. Not long after, Dean successfully divulges the bet that Zach and him had made in front of Lainey, who is understandably embarrassed. As the prom draweth nigh, Lainey isn't interested in going, but her dad coerces her into going. Zach takes his sister, though his ex soon intervenes. On top of shitting all over everything, she even wins prom queen, which Lainey isn't too happy about. Dean, on the other hand, is ready to fuck the sadness right out of her in his fancy $300 hotel room. Zach finds out Dean's plan to seduce Lainey, so he goes to her house and waits for her. She arrives home without having her eggs fertilized. She and Zach talk, and they share a moment outside where Lainey's dad has set up some decorations. In the film's epilogue, we find out that what was at stake was Zach losing the contest, as he is now forced to graduate naked, making this the second film we've watched on this show that involves someone flashing their ass at graduation. This film stars a plank of wood and the less talented Culkin.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit. It's funny.
It was funny. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in there.
There is. Well, so I just do want to clarify real quick that whole deal about the freaks and the midgets expressing themselves. I was playing, like, the audience, how the movie wanted the audience to react.
Sure.
Yeah. I really don't care if these guys do this art thing. I don't give a shit. Go have fun, dude. You know.
Well, they look like they were having a good time.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever happened to Rachel Lee Cook?
I don't know. She's a pretty girl.
Yeah. The fact that they pick her to be like the makeover girl, she's beautiful.
They walk through so many ugly girls in that school, and then they're like, oh, God, she's just the worst. And you look at her, and you're like, even with the overalls and the glasses, she's still a pretty girl.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm trying to think. What's the actress from Star Wars, Black Swan? I'm stupid for forgetting.
Natalie Portman?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like the earlier Natalie
I
Portman.
can see that. Yeah. The whole idea that, like, this girl's wearing glasses, so she's just, like, a sociological leper at this point. Like, we don't want anything to do with her. It's weird, man. And what's up with because she's got that chubby little friend, Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
Not the Reverend. And what's the deal with him? Because you never see him with anybody.
I would imagine that he's, like, secretly in love with her.
Yeah, but he, like, helps her out, like, getting with...
Yeah, no, he doesn't play the ducky role.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
He needs to be playing the ducky role right now. Mm-hmm. That's how this movie should go.
Otherwise, I can't really hammer down this character, and therefore I'm not really interested.
He's just like, in this movie, he's like the word of, I don't know the right even term to use. He's just the guy, like, he kind of talks her into shit.
Yeah, I agree.
She's hesitant on all
Like
these things.
peer
For all the right
pressure.
reasons, she's hesitant.
Yeah.
But he's like, do it.
Just do it.
Maybe he also likes, what's his name?
Dean? Or
No, not Dean. The other one.
The other one. What's that dude's
Freddie
name?
Prinze, guys. What's his name?
No
You wrote a whole fucking summary about this.
I know. It's funny because...
Jay?
No, it's not Jake.
Jay?
Jay? No. I'm looking at it.
Sid?
That shows you how much these characters really... Zach.
Oh, Zach.
Sid, yeah. The old Jewish man on the soccer team. No, that shows you how much of an impression these characters leave. It's like, he's a generic white boy with a generic white boy name, you know?
Yeah, well, my middle name is Zachary, so fuck you.
Well, so you remember. You didn't even remember.
I don't remember now. But yeah, so her friend, Jesse Jackson, he kind of like just talks her into shit.
Yeah.
I looked her up, like, while I was watching the movie, and she's been in a couple other things.
Right.
But it looks like she's just like a normal, like, mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, married a successful dude, had some babies. She's still gorgeous.
Yeah.
Still gorgeous.
Well, it's funny. I was thinking about it the other day, man, and it's one of those deals that, for whatever reason, these actors feel compelled to continue to be in stuff, but a lot of time, you know, I know that if I was an actor, I could very well see me, you know, doing well at it or whatever, and then losing interest in it, and probably, if I did come out with some shit, it's very sporadic, you know.
Well, I've always known
like
you thought of yourself really highly, but you just said it to everybody now. So, no, but man, come on, let's be honest. Most people who get into the acting profession They finally get their big break. They get all the attention from their first, like, kind of big film.
Yeah.
And they don't want to let that go.
No.
They feel relevant for the first time in their whole life.
Relevant.
Relevant. That's what I said, you fuck.
You said relevant.
You said relevant.
No, you said relevant.
That's the third time you said it now.
Well, then you've said it 4.
Oh.
Anyway.
But yeah, so they feel, what's the word I'm looking for?
Relevant.
And they don't want to let that go.
No, they don't. And that's understandable.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the old cast list here.
I already said a bunch of them.
You did. Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
Yep.
We talked about his dad at the end of the last episode. He was an old crooner.
Yep. He was indeed. Rachel Lee Cook. Talked about her briefly.
We did.
Matthew Lillard, or Lillard, as I've heard it said.
Who's he?
Familiar. He was Shaggy in Scooby-Doo.
Oh, and in Scream.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. That guy makes it look like being him is so difficult. Just as a person. He looks like he is struggling through life, man. Like,
it looks like he's
having
having
a constant pain.
Looks like he's having a blast to me.
I think he might be retarded.
I don't know.
What's crazy to me...
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
I guess.
Let's say that's
he's a weird cat.
That's his director's direction
Yeah.
that he's getting there.
That's fair.
Be goofy as fuck.
Well, I've even heard lately that he's been in some stuff on TV shows, television-wise, and that I've heard he's, like, fantastic.
Are TV shows on TV?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. No, but I heard he does a great job. But at this point, I'm so turned off that I really couldn't care to seek it out, you know?
Okay. Who else we got? I can't believe he got third billing above Paul Walker.
Yeah. Paul Walker is way in this way more. But we do have Paul Walker playing Dean Sampson. His last name
Rest in
makes
peace.
no difference. Yeah. Jodie Lynn O'Keefe plays Taylor. That's Zach's ex.
Did she ever do anything else?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I mean, she's a pretty girl. But
pretty sure.
Her
but
acting is pretty rough.
Yeah. You don't have to dig, dude.
No,
you don't have to dig. We don't know off the top of our head. It's not what we're talking about.
No. Kevin Pollak shows up. I love Kevin Pollak. He's the one who plays her dad.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He does a good Shatner.
Yeah.
Good Shatner.
He always does whatever he's supposed to do well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you watch The Usual Suspects?
A real journeyman.
With him?
One of my favorite movies all time, of course.
Journeyman?
No. Usual Suspects. Kevin Pollak's a real journeyman.
Oh, okay. What are you talking about? Sounds like the Postman or something. Kevin Costner. Anyway, we have Anna Paquin shows up.
Anna Paquin.
You don't know who any of these motherfuckers are?
I can't see their face. Fuck.
You said you've watched every episode of True Blood and you don't know who the fuck Anna Paquin is?
Sookie.
Yes.
I know them by their fictional names.
Sookie.
Yeah. She's a little sister.
Yeah.
It was so weird when she was putting on her makeup when you first seen the movie. I'm like, is that fucking Sookie?
Mm-hmm. It is. She was Mystique right after this.
I've seen all of Sookie.
Yeah.
I mean, Anna Paquin.
Right.
Oliver.
One and the same, yeah. I think it was the following year she was in X-Men. So that's crazy. She seems a lot younger here than she did a year later. So
yeah, she just seems like a child in this.
Yeah. Like a 12-year-old maybe. Something thereabouts.
She's in high school, so
yeah,
more than 12.
She ages pretty gracefully anyway. So we got Kieran Culkin playing Simon Moggs.
I do notice that one.
Yeah.
For some reason, his character wears double hearing aids.
Oh, really?
It doesn't contribute at all.
I didn't even notice.
That's her little brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wearing double hearing aids in this movie.
Really?
Yeah, but the big ones with like that strap to the back,
like all the way around. Yeah.
But they don't say anything about that in the movie.
I don't think he has any sort of hearing disabilities or anything in real life. Maybe he does, but I don't think.
Doubt it.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
I think that was a reason for him to be picked on.
There's little shit. Well, that very well could be because that's his character's one note in this thing. There's little weird shit though that I've noticed, like in the movie Donnie Darko, for example. I think he's the science teacher. At one point, you see him pop like a Jolly Rancher in his mouth, and it's because the actor, like whenever he's going through the part and everything and practicing his lines, he was like, "I think this guy's a diabetic." It has nothing to do with the movie. So in the movie, you sit there and see him pop candy and it doesn't have shit to do with shit, you know?
So bizarre. Yeah. A lot of people are doing that in Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
Just adding their own things to their characters.
Oh, yeah.
Because no one really knows what that movie's about.
Doesn't make any sense anyway. Let's just do what we want.
But I still love watching that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those movies that, like, every 3 or 4 years, I'm like, I haven't seen Donnie Darko in a while.
Yeah. I watched the director's cut of that. Not very good.
Don't do that.
I like the theatrical way better. So
I would be interested to watch it with director's commentary.
you would think so, but then Jake Gyllenhaal's also on the commentary, and you can tell from some of his dialogue that he really has no idea what the movie's about. So he's more disruptive than anything.
Okay, moving on.
The dude that played her little buddy Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
His name's Eldon Hansen.
Okay.
I could have swore I seen that dude in some shit.
Me too.
Along the same lines, but I really didn't care enough.
I feel like he might have been in, like, one of those not another teen movie type of things.
Could be.
But I don't know if that's true or not. I might just made that up.
Yeah.
Next.
We got Usher Raymond.
Usher!
The campus DJ.
Please do not say Usher. His name is Usher.
Usher, sorry. And then Lil Kim plays Alex.
Lil Kim. Okay. She has, like, one line in the whole movie.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. As mentioned before, this movie came out January 29th, 1999.
99.
It was made on a budget of $10 million.
Pretty good.
Meh.
That's why they started getting popular with all those teenage movies, because you don't have to pay them anything.
You don't.
They're just starving for a spot in a movie.
You just find a school that you can film over the summer months.
No, all these kids are in their 20s.
No, but I mean, a lot of this shit takes place at high school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it, is that we can make these movies fast and we can make them cheap.
Yeah. We film in the summer. We give the school like $30,000. They're blowing us for the money.
Right.
Let's go.
And then you get around to movies like American Pie that made a fuck ton of money for not a whole lot of fucking upfront costs. And
with a bunch of no names.
Oh, yeah. The biggest in there is like Eugene Levy plays Jim's
dad.
Yeah.
I knew that one.
Yeah. Good job, Mike. Would you dare to speculate how many weeks it was number one?
1 week.
Yup. That's it, dog.
I knew it.
How much money do you think it brought in?
You said how much did they spend making it?
$10 million.
They made $47 million.
You are wrong.
Of course I'm wrong.
It was $63,000,000.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This thing smashed for 1 week.
Worldwide, it brought in over $103 million. Over $103 million.
It smashed for 1 week, though.
It did well. It did way better than I thought it would, man. That's the crazy part. But let me take a look at some notes here, because we have so much to talk about.
Please put us in some type of direction here. We're all over the fucking place. Probably shouldn't have ate that Twinkie before we started.
That's true. Why is Lainey wearing an apron to school?
Because she's an artist. Next question.
So fucking what?
Next question.
Why are they announcing breakups over the PA system?
Because Ursher's a dickhead.
I guess so. Next question.
Okay.
One thing I thought was funny is we get Lainey talking about this riot in Mogadishu at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
So if anybody's not familiar with that whole part of history, go watch Black Hawk Down.
Yeah.
It was way more than a fucking riot and people with signs pissed off.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, kids these days, man. What the fuck? I wrote down the reflection off of Freddie Prinze Jr.'s moose. Kind of made him look like he had gray hair in one scene.
There was a lot of jail.
Yeah.
And as a jail man myself,
A lot of hair product.
I get it. I don't have gel in right now, Shane. Don't look at my hair.
That's all I can focus on right now. I got my hair cut today, but that's the most I will do for it.
Good job.
Maybe some shampoo every so often.
Hot Art Mean Girls. What's up with that?
Oh, yeah. At first I thought that those were like her friends.
Nope.
And then they're like, why don't you go kill yourself?
Yeah.
And
Your art would be way more valuable if you were dead. So you're thinking you should kill yourself.
What's nuts about that is there was actually a case recently where like this girl like convinced her boyfriend to kill himself.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I think she got convicted for it.
Well, she had text evidence.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was really pushing him into this thing, you know.
hello, ladies of the future. If you're listening and you're trying to talk your boyfriend into killing himself, do it over a voice call.
Yeah.
Don't do it on a text
Don't
message.
leave a paper trail, sir.
Golly.
Nope. You don't want that.
But for real, though, for a second, like the three girls, when they're standing there in the art room, she's trying to talk her into killing herself.
Yeah.
They are trying to talk her into killing herself.
Right.
I was just thinking, like, those were totally the girls I tried to date in high school.
Were they really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I was always into artsy girls.
Oh, okay.
And I married a girl who has, like, no artistic talent.
Yeah.
She's
Ironically, I've seen you draw some shit. So yeah.
I'm semi-artistic.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I like those girls. I don't know.
Maybe.
I was always drawn to, like, the black eyeliner and shit. Maybe I knew they had low self-esteem.
Yeah. Could be. Maybe they had low self-esteem. I think the girls in this movie had daddy issues or something. So.
I've known a lot of those girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lainey does it twice in the movie, but she falls and like drops all her shit. And then whenever she's leaving the party, after Taylor like pours that crap all over her, she falls. And both times it looks horrible. It's the fakest looking bullshit.
She's
ever.
like a newborn baby doe.
Yeah. It is kind of
like Bambi on ice.
It is Bambi-esque, yeah. If I can use that word.
I'll take it. What's up with this college acceptance dilemma?
I wrote down white boy problems on that.
First world problems.
The fucking whitest of white problems to ever white.
Okay, so he had several, but I can remember they had Dartmouth acceptance. He had Harvard acceptance, Yale acceptance, and this guy couldn't figure out what the fuck he wanted to do.
Right. And that's the conflict between him and his dad in this movie, is that dad wants him to go to Dartmouth, but he wants to maybe do his own thing. And you're just like, this does not age well.
And as one of the results of me working in high schools, I know these kids get these letters like pretty early in the year.
Yeah.
They get them normally like in the first semester. And here we are in like March or April in the movie. And he's like, Dad, that's normal. And the dad's like, okay. You know better, Dad. You went to Dartmouth. You got a letter.
Right? I think it's funny too because apparently in the high school they go through and they post where you're going to college. But I'm pretty sure they never did that where I went to school.
No, they don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't do that. She needed a reason to bring it up.
I guess so.
I don't know. It was ridiculous that was what they developed as the conflict between the dad and the son.
It's not drugs, not teen pregnancy.
Doesn't drink, drive, none of that. No.
No, he didn't have any.
I don't know which Ivy League school I want to go to, Dad. Give me some time.
Apparently, even butt fucks his girl, so there's no teen pregnancy.
Let me be my own man.
My own man. Yeah, it's really bad.
Jester Theater.
I'm sorry?
The Jester Theater.
Jester Theater?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's where we see the dramatic art piece.
Oh. Was that the name of the place?
Yeah.
I guess?
What the fuck are they doing?
I don't know, man.
I don't have a problem doing what they want to do.
Yeah.
But I would really like to know what it is.
On the secret. Yeah. they kind of do that in The Big Lebowski too, where there's that derpy little dude that like lives in the dude's apartment complex or whatever, and he does his own one-man show, and it's pretty fucking dorky too.
Speaking of the dude.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that?
What's going on with him?
It's coming back.
The Big Lebowski is?
The dude is coming back.
For what?
I don't know. But he's back. They already filmed the scene in like a teaser.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
It's on Facebook, dude.
Oh, I guess I need to get on the book. See what's going on. I wrote down they have 6 weeks to take off her glasses and change her clothes.
Tweeze her eyebrows.
Right.
And give her a haircut. That's the extent.
Her hair gets perpetually shorter as the movie goes.
It does.
By the end of the movie, she has her hair looks like Mike's. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Probably
know.
not as much gel, but yeah.
Sookie did the whole thing.
Right.
The whole makeover.
Yeah. She comes down with like lipstick on. Let's go.
And contacts.
It just kind of hammers home the fact that like this is not an ugly girl. You need to find an ugly girl and pimp your ride, you know, if you're going to try to pull something like this off in a movie.
I mean, the movie won't work.
I mean, if she's legit ugly.
Yeah.
You're just too ugly.
She's going to have to be like super kind.
Right, yeah. Well, even a better example, I think, is if you look, and this is way out there, but like the Princess Bride, they did a good job of uglying her up, I thought. Kind of made her look a little derpy.
Who?
What's her name? Anne Hathaway? She has like the hair all frizzed out.
Oh, and a unibrow.
Yeah, and all that crap. Yeah. You could do something like that. I mean, it's going to be over the top.
Well, Anne Hathaway was like a
sense.
legit awkward teen still when she made that movie.
Right.
Now she's a smoking bombshell.
Oh, she is. She's no joke. But I never watched
Sega.
Oh yeah, Sega does have an appearance in this. Well, they mentioned it anyway. What are they playing? Did you notice?
Sega.
Yeah,
that's all I say.
I still have mine. It works a little bit. Sometimes.
What's crazy is they were talking about Sega in '99, and I already was like on the Nintendo 64 at that point.
Yeah,
so.
N64 came out in '96. The only thing I could think of is, while they're talking about it, maybe they're talking about the Sega Saturn.
Nobody had that.
Nobody had that. Nobody liked that thing.
I know one guy who did, actually. He had one game.
He chose Polly.
Sewer Rat or something like that was the name of the movie.
And then he had to talk his parents into buying him a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because he's a retard.
Yeah.
The Saturn sucked. I'm sorry, dude. And it has its like people that love that system. They're huge fans of it, and they're extremely vocal. But
and all three games.
Right, that shit sucked. Oh man,
that's where our nerdness really like melds together.
I think so.
Over video games.
It kind of does. I don't have as much time for that as I used to.
No, and if we had more money, we would just do a podcast about video games. But then I would have to buy a new video game every week. And then my wife would divorce me because I would be playing the game all week long. Mm-hmm. My daughter would be like, "Where's Daddy?" He's in his room playing his games again.
He's at the GameStop, motherfucker. So I got, let's see here. So she works at this place that they sell like Greek food.
Falafels.
Yeah, and gyros and things of that nature.
Supersizes their balls.
The old guy says, yes, supersize my balls, because he can't figure out what he wants. And to me, that joke thudded hard, man.
Well, the setup was way before the joke.
Yeah, and it was a pretty obvious one at that.
Right.
But yeah. They start the joke, this obvious joke, at the beginning of the scene, and then it doesn't pay off at all. Freddie Prinze Jr. looks really old in this movie.
He's old.
And Laney looks 15.
He's not old, but he's not a fucking high school senior.
No.
It's obvious.
Neither
is Taylor, the girlfriend.
Yeah, no. Oh, man. I didn't even think about it, but yeah. She looks like she's 30, dude.
At least in her like mid to late 20s.
Right. I mean, she's looking pretty well kept together for a 30-year-old, but I could see it, dude.
All the girl, yes, I know women mature quicker than guys,
right?
But like all the girls, except for Lainey, the main character, all the other girls in the group, they look way older than the roles they're playing.
Yeah, and they're trying to play it off because she's a real petite gal. You know, she's like maybe 5 foot tops.
You're right.
And these other girls are,
Amazons.
damn near 6 foot. Yeah. And so they're trying to play it up like she's inferior or whatever. But I just thought that it was pretty weird, man. She looked like she was 15. Bizarre. And there's the scene where they're like, "You want to play volleyball?" And she like hops down into her bathing suit, and then they all start commenting on her boobs, and it felt weird because she looked so young.
She had boobs though.
She did have nice ones, from what I could tell.
But okay, the beach scene while we were there.
Yeah.
It sends our point home even more.
Okay.
Like she takes off her bathing suit. She looks like a hot chick. Or she takes off not her bathing suit, her clothing,
right,
to reveal her bathing suit, and she's got a smoking body.
Right.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. It's all the glasses. I guess I'm fucked.
Yeah, well, it's way
more than one.
Way more than your glasses.
Right.
But yeah.
The glasses are hiding more of it, actually. Yeah.
The party.
What about it?
What the fuck was that dude Brock doing?
I got questions about Brock.
Let's go.
Well, that dude's flopping all over the floor. And
Is he on ecstasy?
it's hard to watch.
It's the only explanation I have. He's on ecstasy.
He's doing some kind
He's
of
feeling the rhythm of the beat.
Yeah. I can see that. Does he go to school with them?
No, he's in real world.
Yeah, I know he's in the real world, and so that's why I'm wondering, what the fuck is he doing? You know? He's always at the school.
He's being a creeper.
Yeah, he is. He's on the real world. He thinks he's hot shit.
Yeah.
And so it's a deal where I'm sitting back like, what are you getting out of hanging out with all these fucking dumbass high school kids, you know? It doesn't make any sense.
I wonder if Miramax is connected to MTV at all.
I don't know.
Because they pump the real world a lot in this movie.
We're watching, there's a dream sequence with the real world in it.
Yeah, and it even says, like, in the right font, the real world down there. I'm pretty sure if you're not connected to MTV, you wouldn't be able to use that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if maybe there's some kind of studio conglomeration or something.
Did you ever watch the real world?
No.
Quality television, my friend.
Is it really?
Quality television.
Is that sarcasm?
No.
Really?
I loved it.
Well, this is coming from a dude that watches the Jersey Shore, myself.
Oh, yeah, I don't watch that. The real world was the predecessor to all of the reality TV.
Yeah, that's the granddaddy.
So you got to give it its props.
Right. Because that came out, and then it wasn't for a while. You started getting your Survivors and Big Brothers and whatnot. But
I'm a massive Big Brother fan, so
Right.
I didn't move hardly at all in the genre. The only difference is in the real world, they went to bars, and Big Brother, they do competitions.
Oh,
That's basically the difference.
You like Survivor too?
Yeah, competition.
Yeah, they're on an island. It's Big Brother on an island.
I've always wanted to apply
Yeah.
to one of those shows. I don't know if I would ever get picked for one, but I'd like to imagine that I did. Mm-hmm. Big Brother, I don't think I would last long.
Just because you're not a dickhead.
No, I think I would like try to scheme and I'd get caught.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Like I'm a bad liar.
See, I'm good at coming up with bullshit on the
You
fly.
would probably do well.
I think I would.
You would probably do well, but I'm a really bad liar.
But I would be the dude that I would like buddy up with somebody in power, and then like the rest of the time, I'd probably just kind of keep to myself.
You'd probably do all right.
Yeah.
I've lost friends because of my inability to lie to them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if I would do well. In Survivor, yeah, you have to be, like a little, like, deceivious.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
No.
Deceivious? What the
Serious.
fuck? What's the right word?
You have to
Deceive?
people. Yeah.
Deceivious.
Deceivious isn't a word.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Deceivious. Sounds like some kind of Roman gladiator.
That would be my Roman gladiator name.
Deceivious.
Yeah, no.
It's kind of cool, actually.
But
I'm down.
you have to do a little, have to deceive some folks. But like I could pull my weight on the island. Like, I'll chop wood.
Right.
I'll catch a fish.
So they don't want to get rid of you because you're like a powerhouse.
And I like to make friends. No, I would not be a powerhouse. Those guys get targeted quick.
Oh,
but I like to make friends, so I'd be friends with everybody.
Yeah.
The only,
I'm a pretty amiable guy.
yeah. We'll have to bring this up on a podcast about reality TV or something because I can go deep into this.
Did we still use pagers in 1999?
So I got my first cell phone right around there. So it could be, okay, especially for high school students.
But, and granted, this is an upscale community, but in Clueless, which came out in 1995, they were using cell phones in that movie. And this is 4 years later.
Okay.
So I just thought it was weird. But then again, I didn't get a cell phone until 2000. But that's because my parents made me pay for it. So, who's to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see pagers being used, though.
It's on the line. Yeah, it's right at the cusp.
Like, right around this time, like, before I got my first phone, I was using a Motorola two-way pager.
Really?
And, and so, like, it doesn't surprise me that they're using pagers in this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Did you notice Sarah Michelle Gellar's in this movie?
Yeah, she shows up. I don't even think she has a line.
Nope.
But
One
she's
scene.
there. Apparently, according to IMDb, this is the same high school in which they filmed Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So
she was just
she's
at
already
school.
just there, yeah, slaying vampires. I thought that Dean kind of flip flops on Zach pretty quick for
Dean's
like no
a
reason.
dick.
They never really played up though, like the distaste that Dean has for Zach. And so whenever he comes out and attacks him, it seems like it comes out of nowhere, to me at least.
Well, it's obvious. Okay. So it's obviously some emotions that Dean has.
Yeah.
And Zach got pissed off when Dean was talking about fucking Laney.
Right.
And so he pushed him.
Right.
And for Dean, apparently, that was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh.
You know, he's like, fuck this. You think you're awesome. You're not.
Oh.
I'm way hotter than you. Look at me. I got a 6-pack. You don't.
He's right.
My dick's like 3 inches bigger than yours.
Probably right.
I mean, I don't know.
I can't imagine
I haven't
Freddie
seen either
Prinze
one of their
Jr. has a
dicks.
big dick.
I'll never see Paul Walker's.
Yeah, that's true. I guess not. You can still hold out hope for Freddie Prinze Jr., I guess.
I don't want to see his. I want to see Paul's.
Right. Of the two, that's the one I'd rather look at.
Fuck yeah. There's a scene in this movie where like that Jesse Jackson character says, the hottest guy in the school like wants to take you out. Like Paul Walker didn't ask her out.
Right. It's true. It's true. So around midway through the movie, we get to a point where Zach has successfully wooed Laney, and he goes down to her basement, and they're talking, and she starts giving him shit about college, which up until that point, she hadn't really indicated any interest in his college career, so that's kind of out of nowhere. But he goes in for a kiss, and then at the last second, he doesn't kiss her, and then ignores her until the third act of the movie.
Because she said, are you just doing this to get my prom king vote?
Yeah.
Well, the whole reason he was hanging out with her was to make her
because
prom
of
queen.
Okay. Well,
So he felt guilty as fuck.
I guess. I don't know that. No. But then again, I have no conscience. But then he doesn't
He didn't know what to
talk
do.
to her anymore. I guess
Right.
not. But
He didn't know what to do.
he just ignores her for a good, 2/3 of the movie.
Big mistake.
At least third. Yeah.
'Cause Dean
big
was like,
mistake. Yeah.
swooped on in there.
All you really have to do at that point is just be like, I would just tell her about the bet and be like, but, that's not the way that I feel now. And just try to hit it up front.
You have to say that for the end of the movie. Duh.
Well, yeah, that's pretty anticlimactic. I don't know. I always think it's funny when I watch these movies and I see where, for some reason, these movie studios and even TV studios had this idea that every teenage boy had a telescope in his room.
Is that this movie?
Yeah, he has one in his room.
Who does?
Zach does.
He does?
But it's really weird, though, because, you see it when his dad goes in there and bitches at him over the college shit.
Okay.
But it's really weird because you can tell nobody's used the telescope because it's, pointed up, looking above the window. Nobody's ever used that fucking thing.
I used to want a telescope really bad back then.
Yeah. Those were really big for a while.
They were.
I don't know what happened, but people don't give a fuck about space.
Google.
Oh, yeah.
Google happened.
That is true.
What's up with the fucking Pew Pizza scene?
Wasn't that strange?
Yeah, well, first of all, he's on rollerblades in school, which I'm sure is against the rules.
Yeah. By the way, Shermanator, his carpet matches the drapes.
Of course, you noticed the color of the pubes on the
I
pizza.
sure as shit did. That's the first thing I was like, Shermanator's ripping his pubes out. I gotta see
And
this.
you can tell this is the late 90s because they're long.
Oh, yeah.
If this film would have been made 10 years later, there's no pubes to pull.
No, but he has a thicket, man. But yeah, so they're messing with the younger brother, whatever his fucking name is, who could honestly care, Culkin. And so anyway, they take his food, they put pubes all over his pizza, the Shermanator does, and then Zach steps in, and he basically tells them to eat the pizza.
And then one dude's shirt says, kill all artists.
I noticed he's wearing the same shirt when they were fucking with her at the beginning of the movie.
Who hates artists?
Yeah. Pretty passive people, really.
Yeah.
They're not really fucking with
They
anybody.
really don't bother anybody if
Yeah.
you just kind of let them be.
They just do their own thing.
Kill all artists.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
So apparently he doesn't like music,
Yeah.
movies, TV, art, anything.
Mm-hmm. That's like
stand-up comedy.
People pushing for us to invade Canada or something.
Yeah. And take all their
anybody.
Yeah, and what, we gonna take their maple syrup?
Right. Fucking Tim Hortons.
Oh, I'll take that. We should invade them. Tim Hortons is bomb.
Yeah, that's true. That's not bad.
Have you ever had Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
How did you do that? Oh, yeah.
I was up there.
Wait, I forget that Watertown actually got a Tim Hortons before we left.
Yeah, we got a Tim. There was, no, I think it was just the one in Watertown.
Yeah, because the only Tim Hortons I had been to before that one was in, it was Afghanistan, Iraq, in a Canadian compound.
Oh, okay.
They brought their own Tim Hortons in there.
Yeah. Anyway, it's really weird in that scene with the pubes because we see some stuff go down. First of all, if I was one of those bullies, so there's two of those guys versus skinny ass little Freddie Prinze Jr.
The best soccer player at the school.
Best soccer player. If I were those guys, I would just team up together and beat his ass.
I think he could take him personally.
You think?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah. The Shermanator one punch knockout.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking... I could see him folding.
The other dude's kind of a greasy little punk, so you might have some problems with him.
He looked like maybe he'd been in some shit, too.
Yeah. Shermanator, though, he's nothing.
No, you'd drop him like a bag of dirt. I wrote down, they make Simon look at boobs while the Shermanator puts pubes in his food.
Distraction, I guess?
Good prank, I guess.
Look at this porn mag.
Yeah, you sure got him there. And then, like,
Does
Simon's
this
like,
like your-
ew, no, I don't want to look.
He's like, does this look like your mom? My mom's dead.
Awkward.
Yeah, oops.
I didn't even notice that little exchange.
Hey, by the way, I've done your mom's joke before to someone whose mom was dead.
Oh, yeah.
It does not feel good.
Man. And even if they're like, it's okay, you just still feel horrible.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm a fucking
I'm a piece of shit
Yeah.
human being.
I'm surprised that Jesse Jackson went to prom. He doesn't really strike me as the prom going type, and it's obvious he didn't have a date or anything. And he wasn't like gonna go to like friend prom or whatever with Lainey because she already had a date, and she said she wasn't going anyway. And so I'm surprised this dude even showed up. And
Well, for the buffet.
Oh yeah, he's eating a fuckload of shrimp.
A pile of shrimp.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, he's wearing like the James Bond tux.
Yeah, sick
The white
tux,
jacket
dude.
and the, yeah.
Sick tux.
Not on him necessarily, but it's a good looking suit.
Yeah.
You know. I wrote down I could see Paul Walker's career dying down in his early 40s, and then Tarantino putting him into something like he did with John Travolta.
That could have happened.
Yeah, he's done that with a couple people, like Kurt Russell. His shit kind of slowed down, and then he shows up in some stuff.
The Hateful Eight.
Yeah, Hateful Eight. He was in that
Death Machine. Death Race.
Death Proof.
Death Proof.
Yeah. I don't know. That's all I had, really. I don't know why the dad put up all those lights. Trying to get his daughter
Coolest
laid.
dad ever.
Yeah. Here's a condom. Here's a nicely fluffed pillow for you.
It's a little bizarre, but you gotta admire that the dad was like trying to help his daughter be a girl.
Come out of her shell a little
Be a
bit.
woman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever. What'd you think of it?
Yeah.
I don't really care that much.
My wife was really excited to watch it.
Yeah, what did she think of it?
She
after
loves it.
watching?
Apparently, she said
Really?
she thinks she's watched that movie more than she's ever watched any movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that. Because I watched it, and granted, this movie's not aspiring to be anything great. And so it's not like it drops the ball real hard or anything here. It's just this inoffensive.
But I think
stupid
the old
movie.
wifey like identifies with this.
Really?
Because she was always kind of like the little like awkward duckling. Like she had a twin sister who was like super hot.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like she was like always kind of like this awkward girl. But as she became an adult, you know, she became this dime piece. So I
Right.
think she's always kind of identified with like.
She's talked to me about that before, how Michelle like got all the attention. Boys wouldn't talk to her hardly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I think she kind of
One of those
identifies
deals.
with that.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. If
Eh.
you like this sort of thing, go watch it, I guess. I don't really care. I actually probably would have rather watched Can't Hardly Wait. So,
Did we get a chance to watch that?
I don't know. I look.
Nah.
I think we might be disappointed on that one,
Don't
sir.
look. Don't look.
Anyway, so yeah. What's going on with you? You watch anything this week or?
Yeah. I watched that Grinch cartoon, the animated Grinch that came out.
Oh, how was that?
It was the Grinch.
That's a movie that I would be fine if they stopped making.
It is the
over
same
and over
story. I
again.
watched the first 2 times.
Right.
They did a couple of things differently, but it's still a cute little family movie. Not Nicole Farah was glued to it, bro.
She loved it.
She picked it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're like, we're gonna watch some new movies. She wanted to watch some of the older movies we have in the TV cabinet.
Right.
And I was like, I want to watch something new. So like I was throwing like Spider-Man into
Spider-Verse.
the Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
and she didn't want to watch that. And then I showed, what was the other thing I showed her? Another animated movie that came out like recently. Let's watch this. She didn't want to watch it.
Right.
And she was like, let's watch The Grinch. So I reluctantly put it on because I wanted to spend some time with her.
Right.
So she was hooked. Like, we tried to talk to her. She was just zoomed in.
What's funny is, I know that with me, if Madeline had rolled up saying, I want to watch The Grinch, I'd have been like, no. We're waiting until Christmas time. I would
You made her wait a whole year?
Yeah, a whole year.
You cocksucker.
Oh, I'm a bastard. Anything else?
The First Man.
Oh, how was that?
I liked it.
Yeah?
Caveat, we started it really late,
Yeah.
and I fell asleep when it got to the good part.
Oh, wonderful.
Like, just as he was getting to, like, the moon.
Yeah.
Fell asleep. So I haven't finished it. But everything I saw before that, I really liked.
I like Ryan Gosling a lot.
Yeah?
So, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. We will get to see his dick someday.
I'm sure it'll happen.
At least the root. You know, like the base of it.
Yeah.
When their pants real low.
Right.
Hopefully.
Got the little poof right there.
I don't think they do poofs anymore.
The poof.
Nobody has full bush anymore, Shane.
No.
Are you full bush? Don't tell me.
Do you want to know?
No.
No, I'm manscaped down there.
Okay.
It's not like out of control.
Good job, buddy.
So, yeah. No, the wife, she would be grossed out. So, man, this thing has gotten weird tonight, man.
I like it.
I got to talk to you for a second about something that's kind of a stick in my craw.
In this movie or something else?
Something unrelated to this movie.
Okay.
So, anybody who's anybody has heard that Disney is buying all the movie assets from 20th Century Fox.
They are?
They are.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I guess I'm anybody.
So Fox owns the rights to the X-Men currently, and so Disney, everybody is assuming that the play is going to be that they incorporate the X-Men into the Avengers, which would be cool. But
Interesting to see.
the thing that bothers me, though, I think about it, is that with Fox, I think that their X-Men movies are pretty good, I want to say. Mm-hmm. They're not all perfect, but I would say overall, a lot of them are good, and several of them teeter on great, I would say. And so it really bothers me, I guess, when I think about it. But if Disney had owned the rights to the X-Men, say 5 years ago, we never would have got like Deadpool or Logan. I don't think Disney would do something along those lines. And I think that Fox is more willing to branch out and do something. Disney, on the other hand, is just more interested about what characters they can incorporate into the MCU. It seems like to me anyway.
I see that.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, if you have any?
I'm waiting to hear what your rub is.
No, that's the rub, is I think that Disney is way too focused on the Avengers, and instead they would not come out with this high-quality X-Men stuff.
Okay, so as a movie fan, I can see where that would bother you.
Yes.
As a person, I mean, neither one of us are businessmen per se,
Right.
but will they not make shitloads of dollars?
Oh, they will, I'm sure.
And
all you need to do is have like the Wolverine running around with Captain America, and people will lose their minds.
And the PG-13 Deadpool will kill.
See, I disagree. I think a lot of people would piss them off.
No, they'll kill because now they can take their kids.
They can take their kids. That is true. However, you're sacrificing the Deadpool character whenever you do that.
But all you have to really sacrifice... Oh, no, listen. As a Deadpool fan, like Deadpool 1 and 2, I love those movies. Yeah. Like, he is my new favorite superhero because of those movies.
Okay.
All right, but he just released a PG-13 Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It apparently did really well.
Right.
So... it makes total sense that all you gotta do is take out like a couple motherfuckers and any dick, new dick, and you're good.
Yeah.
And it's still pretty much the same movie.
However, I'm really glad that we got Logan, and I wouldn't change anything about that movie.
Logan broke my heart.
Logan was sad, but it was really a good movie, though, I thought.
I thought it was like the best way to end a superhero.
Yeah.
The realest way to end a superhero.
Yeah.
He just used up all his juice type of shit.
Right.
I get that, but it was still sad.
Yeah. Well, Hugh Jackman had played him for so long that even if, whenever Disney does acquire 20th Century Fox, whatever, it's one of those that if they recast, like Wolverine, for example, I just have a hard time accepting that individual, I think.
Tom Hardy.
Perhaps Tom Hardy.
I
could see.
Just fucking around. But
I like Tom Hardy.
He can't be
he's a great
Bane,
actor.
Venom, and fucking Wolverine.
No, you can't have him do stuff that's related in any way really with Spider-Man at this point. But yeah. When in doubt, just play Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
You're good to go. Yeah.
He's a good way to go.
Right.
But they should cast Joe Rogan. Like a 5'8", super muscular, really hairy dude. Because that's what Wolverine is.
Yeah.
Like Hugh Jackman didn't fit the Wolverine frame.
No, he's too tall.
Yeah. Way too tall and lean.
Yeah.
So you gotta get this like short jack dude.
He got more and more jacked as those movies went on. It's really kind of jarring actually to go back and watch like Days of Future Past and then watch like the first X-Men movie because he has like a dad bod in X-Men 1,
Yeah.
But not as bad as myself, but
Or I.
Right. This week I watched with my daughter Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Oh, that's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
I enjoy that one.
And that's coming from a guy that I actually have seen like the old cartoons, and I like that one. I thought it was good. Me and the wife watched this thing, Abducted in Plain Sight.
I've heard about it. We plan on watching it. I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I'm afraid to watch it, actually.
That is a fucked up deal, dude. Like
It's a documentary, right?
Yeah. It is weird, brother. Really fucking weird, dude. But it's interesting. I ain't gonna say it's not interesting, but it'll piss you off watching it. We watched this other thing, Amanda Knox, I think is it?
I've watched that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
It's interesting.
That's the European.
Where the girl's in Europe and
Yeah.
like her roommate dies.
They have like a threesome and someone's dies.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yep.
fucked up.
Pretty
And she
weird.
talks a lot on it.
Yeah, she does.
Do you think she did it?
I don't think so.
You know?
No. But I don't know anything about
I don't
anything.
either.
Yeah. Who's to say? Anyway, so I think that's pretty much all I watched this week, honestly.
What are we watching next week?
Well, my friend, we are going to dip our toe back in the Mel Gibson well.
Mel Gibson?
Yeah.
Hint. I need a hint.
Hint. Good luck with that.
Did you see that they're making a sequel to his movie, What Women Want?
Oh, really?
It's called What Men Want.
Oh.
And a woman can read minds.
I see. It has Maria Bello in it.
Come on, give me a better hint than that.
I'll read the synopsis to you and see if you can guess it. How's that for a hint?
All right.
All right. After a successful heist, Porter is shot by his wife and his best friend. They leave him there to die, but when he recovers, he seeks revenge and wants his share of the money.
I have no idea what the fuck we watched.
Payback.
Payback.
Yeah, you've never seen Payback?
I guess I'm thinking of, what was that movie where his kid got kidnapped?
Ransom.
Yeah.
No, Payback's a little bit different. It's more action oriented, not as suspenseful, things of that nature.
More Lethal Weapon style?
Not that lighthearted, we'll say. But because those get pretty fucking silly by the end.
Yeah.
But this one definitely doesn't have as realistic of a view on stuff as Ransom did. However, it is a good action movie. I've seen it. I enjoy it.
I feel like we're going to talk about a couple of Mel Gibson movies a year until we get to the point where he had his fucking...
Like Passion of the Christ, and then it drops.
Well, no, he had his fucking tirade where he like cursed out his fucking chick and like said all these fucking... What's the word I'm looking for? What's it called when you're anti-Jew?
Oh, the anti-Semite?
Yeah. When he goes like an anti-Semite fucking...
Anti-dentite. Yeah. That was a Seinfeld episode.
Oh.
Because they were talking shit on dentists. Anyway, you were saying. He goes on this anti-Semitic rant.
Yeah, and like cursing her out and all this stupid shit. And that's when his career like kind of fell off, and now it's back. But I feel like we're gonna talk about a movie or two of his a year until.
Right. Patriot should come up soon, I think. Pretty soon.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. It's weird with him, man, because whenever The Passion of the Christ came out, there's all this stuff about Mel Gibson hates Jews, and all this other stuff. And I was like, well, depending upon your interpretation of historical events, I mean, Jews did technically kill Jesus, And then, like, he went on this whole anti-Semitic thing. I was like, okay, yeah, that's pretty racist. So, had your back for a while, buddy. But it's
tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Yep. Bet on the wrong horse, my friend. So, we have that to look forward to. I actually really am looking forward to it because I think Payback's a pretty good movie.
I don't recall it. I think I've seen it, but I don't recall.
Yeah. Final thoughts? Anything?
Rachel Lee Cook, come back.
Yeah.
Do something.
I would be interested to see, because I didn't think she did bad in this movie.
She carried this movie.
Yeah. She was probably the best actor in the thing. Except for Matthew Lillard. And as much shit as I talk about that dude, damn if he's not entertaining to watch. The dude is out of control.
Was that Brock?
Brock, yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, if you have anything that you maybe want to relate to us, or if you like Mel Gibson and you don't think he's a racist, you can always email us at cheesymovie@yahoo.com.
Don't email that.
You're wrong, but yeah. You can hit us up on Facebook, Casino Royale with Cheese. You can look us up on iTunes, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast from, and also the Instagrams.
The Gram.
Casino Royale WC is all one word.
The thumbnails are worth the look.
I do like thumbnails, and I think they're getting better. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Just tooting your own
Not
horn over
to
there.
toot my own horn.
Toot.
I'm not trying to fucking circle jerk.
I'm
here.
awesome.
Right? But so what's great is I did get that Galaxy Note 9, and it has the little S Pen on it, and that thing actually helps a lot when I'm making.
You're the only person who has an S9 that uses that pin.
Really?
Yeah.
I hardly ever use it except for that. So
good job.
I mean, every so often I'll be sitting back and like remember that you can take a picture by hitting the button on it, and so like I'll fuck with it for a minute. Do what?
It's a remote too.
Oh, is it?
You can use.
Oh yeah, you can push play and shit on it,
and turn it up and down your music and all that shit.
Yeah. So I guess that's something.
Brought to you by Samsung Galaxy.
But I don't really fuck with it. So. Anyway, so make sure that you check us out on all our social media shit. If you like Samsungs, go get a Note 9. It's pretty good.
If there's a movie you want to watch and we have a week to get it in there,
yeah.
Send in your requests.
I do have some movies lined out that I plan on discussing.
If you send in a request, we will overrule that.
We can forego the movies that I have set in place. However.
We'll put those on the back burner, folks.
Yep, that is fine. So, don't worry about us getting to your shit, because we will. And I think that's going to do it for me, my friend.
That's all I got.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks again for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
I'll be back.